My name is Dr. Allie Boquet, and I'm a faculty member here at the School of Education for LSU. I teach primarily junior and senior coursework in the special education programs. So I teach the coursework that you would take if you were planning to be a dual cert major. And I am also the faculty advisor for Ed Rising. And these two officers are going to tell you everything you need to know about Ed Rising. How many of you have TigerLink, the TigerLink app on your phone? Anybody? Okay, those of you who don't, will you please download that? Because that is all of your student organizations in one single app, and you can search for how to sign up to be a member. You can search for current events, whatever, in that TigerLink app. So I'll turn it over to these two, and they can tell you who they are and what we do.
Okay, yep, so we're Educated Rising office. Okay, so my name's Anthony. I'm the secretary. Me.
I'm Gracelyn. I'm the president. I am a dual cert major. I just started my blocks this year, and Anthony is a Go Teach major.
So the secondary, and I'm actually in my student teaching right now. So the lab school stuff. You know, that whole thing. So I came in and I heard some of this past presentation, it was basically about, okay, starting out, because mostly freshmen and sophomores. And so one of the big things it's saying is we all have to take care of ourselves, right? We all have to, college is hard, it's tricky. Okay, but I think really good thing about this organization, okay, us getting out, it's supposed to be a support group. So aspiring educators can come together and help each other out. Okay, a lot of people are going to be in the same classes. A lot of people are going to be facing the same problems, especially when we start having to observe, to start student teaching. This is what this is all about. Praxis help. And it's a new thing, luckily. So we're finally starting to get this on the ground.
Having this, like, if you join Educators Rising, you don't only get to network with like other education majors who are doing different pathways, but also we'll bring in guest speakers. We'll have events to network. There's like conferences and competitions you can do statewide or national. Like Anthony said, like you get to meet all the people that you're going to continue to have classes for every single ADC. Like for my group, there's 7 dual cert juniors right now, and I have every single class with this. So it's like nice to already know each other and have that relationship. And if y'all could build those bonds now, I promise it's going to make the next 4 years so much easier. And also just like receiving that extra information that you guys might not go over in class, but still apply as future educators. And like the person previously was talking about like mental health and all of that, but there's also like specific resources for educators and pre-service teachers. So we would also be able to provide you with stuff like that.
And also just a little bit of information, because we say Educators Rising. You may have seen this nice little logo for it. There's everything like that. And this is actually just a collegiate chapter of something that's actually much larger. Okay, so basically, I think it's reaching about 10 years old officially. So this is a national organization, okay, Educators Rising. And it stems from something else, but really it's trying to combat the problem of teacher shortages, but also just trying to, how can we improve the pathway for educators, so people like us, right? So in a lot of cases, I don't know if you guys may have heard of it before, there's actually sometimes in high schools, has anyone ever heard of that? Some high schools actually will also have branches, and so it's just a way they can even start then to start thinking about, hey, how can I help out my community? How can I be a good educator? And so you see as well collegiate chapters. And so, as said, we're finally getting, rolling again. Just past month or so, officially recognized now, and something else that we want to work on in the future is working with the branches of this area and, even the possibility, I believe, of having a regional conference. And I actually participated and went to the. So not possibility, but there's also a state conference, so I actually went to those past 2 years, they were in Lafayette. So once again, another great way to network, to meet other educators, all backgrounds, it's a good opportunity.
And it's not just the pre-service teacher candidates that are here at LSU, right? So we get to get involved with every campus on the state. So you're gonna meet other people that are in the same programs as you are, but at a different university. And that's valuable to you because if you decide to stay and teach in Louisiana, those people are gonna be first-year teachers the same year you're first-year teachers. So if you're struggling with something, you can reach out to them. And that's what is teachers supporting teachers essentially. So there's lots of different levels to Ed Rising, like Anthony said, they have high school chapters of students that want to become teachers and go into pre-service teacher or education major pathways. And then beyond that, there's a national organization that has lots of professional type of resources that you have access to through Ed Rising. There's lots of opportunities to be a mentor, to be mentored. Oh, the camera's not on me. Oh, to be a mentor and to be mentored. You also get to know just more about the people in the School of Education and at the college level too. Because you're going to be involved with a larger group. They know all of the faculty members, they know who teaches what, they know who to go to if they have a question about something, or if maybe you're working on getting your praxis. How many of you have heard about the praxis exams? Okay, so you have to pass those and they're not always easy and they're not really cheap either. So you want to try to do that the first time around. So those are the types of resources that you can get from Ed Rising. Now, Ed Rising is a organization for all education majors. There are specific program student organizations. There's a Go Teach, there's exceptional educators. If you're in the early childhood education, there's a professional organization for that as well. And those are very specific to programs because they're also associated with larger national organizations that are just professional organizations. Whereas Ed Rising is more about all educators coming together and just sharing the knowledge. And they have social events and things like that. It's not all work. It's a little bit of play too. But yeah, we would be glad to have you join us. And there's a QR code on the brochure that you can scan. It automatically takes you to the Tiger link and join from there. You don't have to pay your dues like in order to be on the list, but there is a deadline for all of that. But if you're interested, just scan the Tiger link. That's the easiest way to do it.
Also, next Monday, we're gonna be having our first official meeting for Educators Rising this semester. We're gonna be decorating cookies and just talking about like overall what we are, but also like our plans for the upcoming year. So like more information on the regional conference, some meeting ideas, some volunteering opportunities for y'all, which you can get like recognized for through the Engaged Citizens program and through School of Education. So you can also join us. We have all of that information in our group meet, on our Tiger link, and on our Instagram. So
yes. All of the social media pages are on the brochure as well. So if you are unsure and you just want to go browse, right? We won't judge you for that until you make up your mind, okay? So if you have questions, you can actually email us at edrising@lsu.